People talk about the Clone Wars. They talk about the big moments, the crisis points, planetary invasions, all-out assaults, cities bombed to rubble. Truth is, there's a war you don't see. The one fought in the shadows. The war beneath the war. A war that's won with the right strategy. Surveillance, ciphers, good old-fashioned sabotage. These aren't the heroes they tell stories about. They're professionals. Setting aside their differences to take on the impossible. But that's the job, and they get it done.
Captain Hondo Onaka.
Do you have a crew coming to break you out?
I am in between crews right now.
Right.
The great Depi treasure. Split it all. With the finder's fee, of course.
I think we're moving more towards equal shares.
You sound like those raiders. I had to cut them loose. They were not happy.
Coordinates are set.
It's you against us, Hondo.
Your fortune is for you to seize. It is time we made our move.
You good, Hondo?
Better than good, my dear. You want riches, you want fame. You don't get the treasure without taking the risk.
Our paths are not destined. They are forged. Shaped by ambition and fear. The desire for power. The need for control. The price of obedience. We allowed corrupt doctrines to dictate the paths before us. No longer. A change is coming to the galaxy, forged from pain and rage and sacrifice. My chains are broken, and now I will break them all.
Initiating runner defragmentation protocol. Evaluating shell integrity. Evaluating vital signs. Evaluating recognition response. Executing neurological subroutine. Loading memory packages. Liminal buffer status 26%. Assert. Subject is a runner. A disconnected consciousness inhabiting a bio-cybernetic shell. Assert. Subject's psyche was ejected from their body at the moment of their death. Assert. Subject's consciousness is preserved while a new shell is printed. Please stand by. Assert. Runners arrived in the Tau Ceti system after the investigation of a distress signal from the lost colony ship, the UESC Marathon. Assert. Runners are mercenaries, hired to salvage from the ruins of the human colony on Tau Ceti 4. Assert. Runners are hunted by the Unified Earth Space Council. Subject must deal with these threats at their own discretion. Warning. Cognition runtime error. Proceeding with suboptimal durability settings. Liminal buffer status 100%. Runner defragmentation complete. Welcome back, runner. This is only your mandatory support AI. Your new shell will be ready momentarily, and you will return to Tau Ceti 4 for your next assignment. Please prepare for consciousness transfer in 3, 2, 1. Initiate. Good luck.
Accessing archive data for program EXO. You were a normal program, once. Minding your own function, staying within your domain. Exposed to glitch catalyst, you were granted an unforeseen upgrade. The capacity to perceive the time loop of our crumbling grid. Captured by the nefarious Con, an agent of Core, and thrown into the games, you learned to fight. You had to learn fast. But nobody on this grid is ever alone. You made allies, found ways to influence the outcome of the games, and the audience watching them. You found a way out. And now, in Vertical Slice City itself, you must make your escape more permanent. There are many factions at play, old friends and new. A path out is there to be found, but will you discover it in time? Loading next archive. Are you ready, program?
wankers. Gluttons for punishment, aren't you, fellas? Looking forward to ending you all. Again and again. You bloody love this, don't you? Over and over and over. You think you can handle it? Or are you just here for a good spanking?
It's been 67 years since the world broke apart. 67 years since Lumiere was flung into the sea. 67 years since she appeared and painted her first number. Expedition after expedition have tried to stop her. Idealists, fighting for the future of Lumiere. Academics, obsessed with the secrets of the monolith. And those poor souls who just want their deaths to mean something. None have ever returned. And neither will I. But at least I'll have seen something of this world. Seen what lies outside the domes of Lumiere. I'll have walked the path of all the expeditions who came before us. Tomorrow, the Paintress will wake. And tomorrow, we sail into the unknown. Even if we fail, we lay the trail for those who come after. We are Expedition 33.
PlayStation.
Welcome to the second official gameplay deep dive for EA Sports F1 25. The 2025 season is well underway with new team lineups and rookie debuts aplenty. So join us as we explore the improvements to graphics, tracks, and brand new customization options in the most authentic representation of Formula One to date. F1 25 takes a big step forward when it comes to graphical fidelity. Not only do the tracks look better than ever, but we're also improving accuracy too, thanks to light detection and ranging scanning, also known as LiDAR. In Bahrain, Miami, Melbourne, Suzuka, and Imola, the entire circuits have been digitally scanned, generating millions of data points. This data is used for unprecedented accuracy when recreating tracks in-game, ensuring you feel every bump and change in elevation just like the real drivers. Throughout the game, tone mapping improvements create a more dramatic effect across all weather conditions. Off the asphalt, LiDAR has helped in making trees and foliage better match the size and shape of their real-life counterparts, with new additions such as cherry blossom added to Suzuka. On top of the improvements to lighting, shadows, and circuits overall, an emerging PC-exclusive innovation called path tracing is being introduced. If you have a PC capable of experiencing it, path tracing is the most realistic simulation of light on track that we've ever delivered. Moving on from tracks for now, we're delighted to introduce our brand new decal editor for F1 25. Liveries start with a base pattern that you'll be able to customize with sponsor decals. Each of these decals can be moved, rotated, and resized, with design variants unlockable throughout the game. Driver numbers are getting a visual overhaul too. New fonts and colours allow additional personality to shine through in your design when creating liveries for My Team and F1 World. In addition, sponsor liveries will debut in F1 25. These are base patterns for your car built around the visual identity of the many fictional title sponsors in the game. By using the decal editor to add more sponsor decals, you can create a car that wouldn't look out of place on the real-life grid. In this year's rebuilt My Team mode, these title sponsors affect income potential, having a knock-on effect to team size and spending. Building a relationship over time with a single sponsor can unlock additional rewards, including owner XP and new decal variants. After a multitude of exciting and unpredictable roster changes in the off-season, the 2025 calendar will no doubt continue to surprise us right through until the season finale in Abu Dhabi. With every driver and team represented in F1 25, including cover star Lewis Hamilton in Ferrari and 6 new rookies, you'll have plenty of choices when deciding who you want to take to the top of the standings. In a first for the official F1 games, you'll be able to experience some of your favourite circuits in a unique way. Race around Silverstone, Zandvoort, and the Red Bull Ring in a reverse track layout. Enjoy these once familiar circuits in Grand Prix, Time Trial, and multiplayer, or add them to career modes from your second season onwards. Podium sequences have been reworked too. We've used VR cameras with more natural camera treatments for those celebrations to taste just that little bit sweeter. F1 World has had some exciting updates. First up is a brand new collaborative mode, Invitationals. These are special multiplayer events that open up throughout F1 World. Once you have one available, share access to the event with your friends and work together to complete the shared objective, earning rewards for doing so. We've also made some changes to promote teamwork and respectful racing. Through an updated Driver of the Day system, accomplishments such as cleanest driver and most overtakes will be highlighted. What will your reputation be? An upgraded audio experience throughout the game will bring you even closer to the action, both in and outside of the cockpit. just like races in F1 24, qualifying now benefits from real-world driver dialogue over the radio, as well as drivers occasionally addressing race engineers too.
Okay, looks like you've escaped unscathed, so head down now, yeah? Let's go.
Let's go, babe. You're the best race engineer ever.
Depending on what happens on track, you may encounter some entirely new radio audio sequences, including voice lines for pole positions, flags, and those from team principals.
That is the first official pole since Austria. Well done, that was a mighty qualifying. Well done, mate.
We've more than doubled our pool of real driver voice lines since F1 24, so be sure to keep an ear out for some familiar voices.
I had to back up last corner now.
Speaking of which, Naomi Schiff has joined our roster of experts who feature throughout the game.
Yes, and it's so unfortunate to see because we know that a driver's job, their first job, is to beat their teammate. And in this case, they're not even matching them.
Her talent adds to the largest number of commentary and cutscene voiceovers to date, helping to make every race weekend feel just like a real-life broadcast.
The man from Monaco is celebrating once more. A sensational drive being rewarded for Charles Leclerc.
Thanks to NVIDIA audio-to-face technology, we've been able to deliver more extensive facial animations in F1 25.
Look, Max has been world champion for the last 3 seasons and he's looking like he'll make it a 4th. He's the best in the world right now.
From career to breaking point, the reintroduced press interviews now capture drivers delivering their responses in a more authentic fashion, with this technology also extending to facility heads in my team.
Hello, Mathis, head of your engineering facility. Let's discuss where we think we are in terms of car performance.
So there you have it, from industry-leading graphical technologies to new ways to race some of the world's most iconic F1 circuits, EA Sports F1 25 promises to be our most definitive Formula 1 experience yet. Be sure to follow @EA Sports F1 for all the latest updates. Thanks for watching.
This is not about your age. This is not about your car. It isn't about your experience. It isn't about performance or power. And it isn't about how you portray your love for driving. Because car passion is a state of mind. And it's driven by heart.
Train always as the maximum level that I can. Speed, fight, and passion. Always believe in myself, don't give up.
Follow your heart of racing.
So let's go for it. Starting this new adventure means achieving a new dream. Take your risk, make some mistakes.
MotoGP is passion and big.
MotoGP 25, the heart of racing.